So I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners on the land in which we meet today, and I'd like to pay our respects to elders past and present. Hattie Hook, we are delighted to have you here today. Congratulations on CGA 2022 Rising Star.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
How did you get the news?
I got an email about it from my agent, and it was just a wonderfully pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Really?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Hey, so how did you start? How did you start out being? You're so young, and you started out much younger. So what brought you to acting?
Well, I started out as a kid. My first few professional jobs were in musical theatre. And I danced as a kid, so I sort of got into it through that. I had this wonderful dance teacher who was really kind of influential in me, and she really encouraged me to get an agent and start auditioning for musicals and things like that. So yeah, it was through her that I was introduced to an agent and, started auditioning and things like that. So yeah, worked in musicals as a kid. And then didn't really work over my teens. I did a couple of smaller jobs, like, commercials and things like that. But it wasn't until I was 15 that I decided I 100% wanted to act, and that's, what I really wanted to pursue. And that's when I started taking it really seriously. So yeah, since I was 15, I've been kind of auditioning for stuff, and there was a solid couple of years I didn't get any work. And then towards the end of last year, I was about to apply for drama school, but then I ended up getting work. And I've been really lucky since then to kind of be working consistently. I don't really know what's going on.
You're good. That's what's going on. Do you remember your first audition? What was the first thing that you auditioned for? Do you remember?
I do. It was for Annie, the musical, which was my first job. Crazy audition process.
Really? What did you have to do?
It was I think it was 3 days long.
Oh, no.
Hundreds of children.
How old were you? Were you young? You were 12?
I was 9.
Oh.
So I think if I went through that process now, I would just be having panic attacks every 7 seconds. It's terrifying. But for some reason, I think, I don't know, as a kid, you're completely uninhibited, and I was just really kind of fearless, which I'm not now. But yeah, crazy audition process, a couple of dance rounds, and then they line all the kids up and they say, okay, you're through, the rest of you get out of here.
It's brutal.
Kids are crying on the way out.
Oh, did you make it through? So, did you get it?
Yeah, I ended up getting the part of Annie, actually, which was a complete unrealistic introduction to the industry. I ended up, getting the first audition I did. That's not how it worked after that. But yeah, that was my first audition experience, and it was, very intense.
Wow. And is there a role that you've had or a project that you've worked on that you're most proud of?
I would say I did an indie film at the end of last year called Of an Age. And I don't even know how to talk about that experience. It was just so amazing. The project itself I'm so proud of it, and it's so incredible, and just the most amazing team, and I had the best time. But just the whole experience of making that film was really kind of formative and life-changing for me.
In what way? Why is it a bit different from some of the other things that you worked on?
I mean, it was a really intimate set. So yeah, not a ton of people working on it. And everyone there, every single member of the crew just cared so much about the story that we were telling. I believed so much in Goran Stolevski, the incredible director. And the cast and crew of that film, over the filming period, we were just together 24/7 pretty much.
Like a little family, yeah.
Yeah, like a little family. And because that was my first proper screen job, I thought it always worked like that, which is not the case. So yeah, I think that was my first proper time on a set, and just that time during pre-production and my first day on set, I was just like, holy shit, like, oh my God, this like world exists where I just kind of, it's going to sound so dramatic, but where I just, you know, completely kind of belong and I kind of make sense. And I, you know, maybe am helpful in some way and I'm like bringing something to the table.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of my introduction. That was my first film and that was my introduction to that whole world. And yeah, it was incredible.
Do you feel like that was your kind of big break?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, time will tell if that will be a big break or not. Hopefully it's not all downhill from here. But yeah, that was definitely my first really big opportunity. I think I'll just be so kind of grateful for Goran for forever because he, really gave me that first big chance.
Amazing. Hey, do you have an artist, someone that you look up to, that you like the way that their career has gone, or someone that, you know, you've followed? Doesn't have to be in this industry.
Genuinely, I have like 700 favorite actors.
Yeah.
First person who comes to mind is, do you know Anya Taylor-Joy?
Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah,
I love her. She is just like mind-blowingly incredible. Like just every time I watch her, I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that?
Yeah.
Just her ability to embody a character so completely is so impressive. And everything is just in her eyes. Like all she has to do is like glance up and you can tell exactly what she's thinking. It's like, I'm just geeking out about Anya Taylor-Joy. But yeah, I just love all of her work. She's consistently so incredible. So yeah, if I ever got to, you know, do anything close to that, I would be very happy.
Her. Love it. Hey, thank you so much for your time today. It's so lovely to see you again. I haven't seen you for a really long time. I made a little note. I actually went into our database to see when was the first time that we ever met you, and you would have been like 12, I think.
Oh my God.
12.
Oh my God. And I was so bad.
No, Hattie.
I apologise for my child self. I did not.
It was really lovely to see your face again and to catch up.
Yeah, you too.
Right. So thanks. Yeah, thanks so much and congratulations. I really look forward to watching your career grow.
Oh, thank you so much. Cheers.